Welcome to the channel. New, old, and returning. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so. Subscribe, like, share. Disclaimer, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. Basic set of rules. Roles can be flipped, switch, reverse, energy, exchangeable, interchangeable, intermingling. Flip or switch the roles as they apply. Only you know what side of the coin you are on. If this is your story. If this is a world reading, which I'm finally bringing it back. But again, listen to the disclaimer. Whether they come true or not. Most likely they will. But just listen to the disclaimer. Okay. All right. If it don't apply, then let it fly. So, finally I'm bringing it back. It's whatever comes out in the readings that the Holy Spirit needs to let the world know. Because this is for information purposes only. Okay? I ask. Open the gateways to the higher realms. Only the higher realms. Close the gates to that which does not belong, and that is of the dark and not of the light. Calling on the Ark of the Covenant of the Archangels and the 72 Angels of Yeshua. Guide, guard, and protect me, the dwelling, the reading, and those that watch, as the messages come directly from source on what's going on as I am doing this reading. Ashe. Show me the truth. Holy Spirit, Ark of the Covenant. What is it that the collective needs to know, be made aware of, or have confirmation of in the energy? That is the most important message that needs to get out. Holy Spirit, Ark of the Covenant. All right. Okay, so of course this is the one that landed first. Poisoning of the land animals by the humans. Poisoning of land animals by the humans. Okay. This could have something to do with why so much of the meat is being recalled. Okay. Now the land animals, they don't have to be the livestock on the farms with the farmers. It can also be mass-produced meat. That's your poultry, your fish, your game meat. All right? Cow especially. Venison, deer, lamb. All forms of crustaceans, shellfish, fish. And the poison is coming from us humans. Okay? We have Australia. What's going on in Australia, or what will actually occur. Now, mind you, these readings are timeless, although they can be indicative or predict, right? Past, recent past, present, current energy, immediate future, near future, distant future. So for Australia, a tropical cyclone is what we have here. Let me move this way. Sorry, y'all. Australia, tropical cyclone. Africa will experience a drought. What part of Africa? Uncertain at this point in time. But there could be a part of South Africa that will experience drought. These cards are a mixture. All right. This is all the energies coming out. Louisiana, flooding, floods. This has occurred or will occur. In Louisiana, flooding could occur or it will in the future occur. Okay? I'm doing this because I'm pulling some names too. We have Kong. Kong came out. Something to do with the deity Kong, the creator god of the universe. Then we have Taka. Taka, god of justice or vengeance. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Taka protects believers against injury, bad omens, and abuse. This is a protecting deity. Protects believers against any and all forms of injury, bad omens, and abuse. So some of you are being protected from people that are abusing magic, trying to send magic your way. You're also being protected from spiritual abuse, as well as physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, and financial abuse. Okay. Dambala. I'm hearing Dambala Wedo. Dambala. This is the voodoo deity. The sky serpent, Loa, is out here speaking very much. Then we have Kabuka. Kabuka is out here. Buganda, god of war, secures victory in war by taking the form of a cloud which hovered above the enemies, his enemies, and rained spears and arrows. Damn. Ooh-wee. Why is it giving me the energy of raining down fire and ice? So I'm looking at twin paranormal, something to do with the Ibi twins, something to do with twins, something to do with duality, yin and yang. Maybe duality is off balance. Maybe there's an imbalance when it comes to duality. And right now we're going through an imbalance here in the United States, are we not? But Kibuka is the god of war. Uganda, god of war, secures victory in war by taking the form of a cloud that hovered over his enemies and rained down spears and arrows. It's almost giving the energy of like when you go to planet Venus, and Venus is literally 10 times bigger than Earth, but is like Earth's identical twin. But on Earth, it rains, water, oxygen, whatever makes the rain, right? But on Venus, it literally rains acid, supposed to be. It rains acid or some shit. I go, what the fuck? We have Marinette. Something about something being puppeteered. Marinette is a principal female Loa, the Petro rites, the wife of Tijam Petro, powerful and violent. Damn. I'm sorry, y'all, but this is some, ooh. So we have war out here. It's giving the energy of social unrest, and because of the social unrest, that social unrest where people are feeling, and mainly the poor people around and across the globe are feeling that there is injustice going on. And so the energy that the people carry, the ones that need justice, they carrying a lot of negative energy. That negative energy is panning out from the people, and it's creating literally an imbalance in nature because of the upset that the people feel, right? There's war, or war will soon occur because of the social unrest around the world that's going on. We have Jesus. I swear, if you put a J in front of that, it's Jesus. Because we got ESUS, right? Jesus. If you put a J in front of that, that's Jesus. Celtic god linked with Mercury and Mars. So we have out here Gemini and Aries energy. Gemini, ruled by planet Mercury. The god that governs over Mercury is Hermes. Y'all be buying those Hermes Birkin bags, and really that's not Hermes, but Hermes. Okay? God of communication, swift movement in speech, in transportation, dealing with the mail, and things of that nature as such. Mars, god of war, very tactical, the art of war, the art and act of divide and conquer. That is Aries energy, and doing it with a passion, must I add. Okay? So Essus is the god linked with Mercury and Mars. Something about bridging the gap in between, linking things, right? Rituals with human sacrifice. He may have been a woodcutter. Woodcutter. And then we got Canaan. Canaan. Canaan is the god of the cataracts, a potter, creator god who guarded the source of the Nile. There's Africa again. So many African deities out here. Florida with their floods and flooding. Louisiana with their floods and flooding. Africa with their droughts. Australia with the tropical cyclone. Then we have Linus, Celtic healing god, equated with Celtic god Levanticus and the Roman god Mars, Aries god of war. Here's Mars. Aries is heavy in the building. Aries energy, Martian energy, black people energy, because black people originated from Mars, who in this Celtic version was a healing god. So out of all this civil unrest, there eventually will end up something coming into balance, mainly, especially for black people. Okay? We got Eshu Elabara. Eshu is present. May we acknowledge all the deities here, and especially Eshu, guardian of the gate, messenger between the worlds, guardian of the crossroads, but also a trickster spirit. Never ever forget, Eshu and the many roads of Eshu are trickster spirits, just like the story of Rumpelstiltskin and so many other trickster spirits like Loki, right? Eshu Elabara, messenger between worlds, guardian of the crossroads, trickster spirit, guides the spirits of the dead, protector of travelers. All prayers must pass through Eshu before reaching any other orishas. It could be some prayers of healing going out, but before we could do prayers of healing for the world, you have to do what is necessary. So all things come through Eshu, St. Peter at the gate. St. Peter, which is Eshu's Catholic counterpart. We have Mama Brigitte, one of the Haitian deities, the Haitian Loa. Mama Brigitte is a female guardian of the graves, a powerful Loa of the cemeteries. Because there is so much unrest, the energy is given that the spirits are not resting. The African spirits are not at rest. They're not at peace. They don't want peace. They want problems. They want the smoke. They want war. Because there is injustice being done around the world to its ancestors who are currently here in this realm. We got the ancestors coming out because they keep showing the graveyard. Because people are doing this. Man-made forest fires. Poisoning of the land animals by the humans. You are poisoning God's chosen one, which are the black African people. And anything that is chosen by God outside of that. Austria, you will experience mudslides because of so much negative energy that is coming from this. It's ridiculous. Ogu Foray is out here. Now, mind you what I said. There is Taka here on the board, which is the god of justice or vengeance. And I feel like the deities, they want both justice as well as vengeance. They want vengeance because of so much injustice that's going on around the world and so much justice that is being created within Mother Nature with the poisoning of the land animals. Man-made forest fire. You're burning her living creatures, and trees are considered to be living. They ain't got to talk. It is the energy you are being. I feel like mankind is being disrespectful. So Mother Nature is giving push back in the form of all things supernatural, unnatural, natural. Starting with the floods. Water energy. Water energy. We have Damballa, the sky god, here witnessing what is going on. We have Marinette and Mama Brigitte here as well. Marinette is a female loa as well as Brigitte. Marinette is the loa of the Petuel Right, wife of Tijam. Marinette is very powerful and violent. Takar is the god of justice or vengeance. Kibuka, the god of war, gonna secure victory in war. I heard Wakanda forever. Lord have mercy. Okay, raining down spears. Hot rain is what I told. And I noticed that in nature, you do have two types of rain. When it rains, it can be very cold. And then when it rains, it can be very warm. Hot rain, I call it. Eshu is here, opening a gateway for these deities to come through. After war, peace does come, but not until everything is set and balanced with the world once more. Ogu Foray is here. Aries energy again. Ogun, Baba Ogun, Ogu. That is Aries. A great warrior, always injured but never vanquished. You can never get rid of this warrior. Speaking of war, there is war or war is to come. Why? To set things straight. So, with war comes a great reset. That war could be spiritual. That war could be physical. That war literally could be both spiritual and physical. Because every time we have a physical war, take note that there's always a war in heaven as well as in hell. As above, so below. Okay? There's always a war between the gods and man. Poisoning of the food supply by humans. Okay? So we got a lot going on with the archons and the archangels. There is fight Damballa, the sky god, is here. War with Kabuka. War and setting things straight with Taka. War. And we got graves here. Many people will pass. It could be a spiritual death or literal physical death here. Baba Luaye coming out the gate. Baba Luaye is associated with the plague, pestilence connected to diseases and illnesses, which is also tied to cures. There will be illnesses, plagues, diseases, wars, famine. There will be global upset with the humans because of what they're doing, especially poisoning land, air, sea, as well as the animals. You're doing too much. The humans are literally by hand themselves creating the imbalance. This does not come from Mother Nature. Mother Nature will be the one to set things straight. There will be a reset, starting with a cleansing of the floods. And I put this in I channeled this message. There's going to be 3 stages, I believe is what I said. Go check out my posting. Go check out my posting. There's 3 stages of cleansing that will occur throughout the planet here. I've said this before in the channeled message here. Holy Spirit controls the dice. What is the energy for all of this? It's giving me chills, which means this is something that is unavoidable. It must occur. Show me the energy. Show me truth and clarity. Show me what I need to see. Holy Spirit, speak truth. I heard something about Sagittarius season. When the sun goes into Sagittarius. Do you see this shit? Give me a second. Because I cannot with these damn dice. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. Something about the sun in Sagittarius. Sun. Sagittarius. Alright, Spirit said mark your calendars. When the sun is in Sagittarius, when the 6th house, something about 6th house in Leo, 6th house in Sagittarius. Give me 1 second. Sorry, y'all. The 6th house in Leo. That's my other phone, sorry, y'all. 6th house in Leo, and I said the 6th house in Leo because we have the sun here, which represents Leo. When the 6th house is in Leo, it can indicate a tendency to be competitive and have ego issues in the workplace. It can also mean that you are a natural leader who is good at bringing people together. The 6th house is known as the house of work and service. It represents how you serve others, whether through your job, volunteering, or helping friends and family. It also reflects your attitude towards serving others. 6th house in Leo, you may be competitive have ego issues in the workplace. You may be constantly trying to outshine everyone, even yourself. You may be happy when your efforts are being acknowledged and insecure when they're not. You may be a natural leader who's good at bringing people together. You may be weary of dominating and letting the power get to you. You may use your qualities for good and not just your ego. So this could be about a lot of competition, a lot of ego, which is causing all of this upset here. I feel like there's going to be a new player on the board that we have yet to see, and the spirits have yet to reveal that will come a time, and when the time is right, whoever this person is, this energy coming in the form of a person, they are going to be the ones that will bring justice for the planet, right? This is someone who will serve the people, because we're going up against world leaders who are only in it to serve themselves. And because they're poisoning the land, air, sea, and food supplies, this is creating civil unrest, especially in the United States of America. It's creating civil unrest. Things are not at peace. People will pass because of illnesses, outbreaks due to poisoning. Now, people may not want to hear it, but this is the energy that is coming out. Now, 6th house in Sagittarius. Both are fire signs, by the way. Okay? Interpret in which thou willst. 6th house in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is... Okay, so the 6th house in Sagittarius is in its basis a protective force for someone's health. Mind you, the poisoning of land animals by humans, poisoning of the food supply by humans, right? Well, the 6th house in Sagittarius is a protective force for your health. This is a position held by people with large pets, big goals and dreams that can be brought down to earth by a simple set of convictions, right? The placement of Sagittarius in the 6th house is dynamic and stimulating, infusing a sense of adventure and optimism into the practical and routine aspects. There are going to be ways of figuring out a cure for all of this. Okay? A cure for all of this. How to remove all of this poisoning that people who got big inflated egos, the wealthy that are doing this. Several names come to mind, but I'm not going to say it. All right? Because I'm not trying to get shadow banned again. Okay? And I will be sharing this on several platforms. The 6th house in Sagittarius represents service, both in terms of work and personal life. Oh, I'm sorry. That's for that. The karmic debt in the 6th house, debts towards people who suffer from diseases and legal issues. The debt, there's a debt that is owed. There's karma for this, poisoning land animals and poisoning the humans. And all the deities are speaking. They're speaking. Ogu Faray, Marinette, Brigitte, Damballa, the sky god, Babaluaye, the god of health, as well as illnesses, diseases and illnesses, because Babaluaye is associated with the plague, pestilence. Those are, demons in the Bible. Okay, connected with disease and illness, tied to cures as well. Babaluaye is here to cure these illnesses. Hence, 6th house in Sagittarius. Okay, what's the karma for this? Debts towards people who suffer from diseases and legal issues. There is hell to pay. for this. Dealing with past life debts, we need to repay now. These repayments can show up as money problems, health issues, restrictions, or conflict. There's the war. There's your war. Okay? There's the war. So again, all that is going on and creating all these upsets, okay? Someone, the energy that may come in the form of a person to literally correct or right the wrongs and pay this karmic debt on behalf of the humans representing the humans. That person's name may be Deja. Okay? Show me the energy. Holy Spirit, Ark of the Covenant. Show me the energy for this. Because of so much social and civil unrest. Five of Swords reverse. Venus in Aquarius. Five of Swords upright is usually, when it's like this, it's usually about conflict or disagreement with others, fallout from winning a battle. So even if you won the battle, there's still going to be conflict. I feel like, but the Five of Swords is coming in the reverse. So for this energy panning out, this is literally a good thing, because I feel like all those that jumped on board with the poisoning of land animals, the poisoning of the food supplies, and creating all this unrest, which is making the world upset, creating floods and flooding, creating a great cleansing here. I feel like there's no longer going to be conflict or conflict of interest between world leaders when it comes to whatever it is they're doing that they should not have been doing anyway. And I feel like there's going to be good investments in this. There's going to be reciprocity. There will be balance restored. See that Libra scales? Most likely in Libra season. Or it will be a Libra that will come around and balance out the scales of what's going on the global grand scale. Can I get one more? Closing out this reading. That balance will be coming fast. Leo energy, the god Ra, is here. Optimism, success, good health, successful accomplishments, right? Everything being, sorry about the little baby there. Everything being exposed, laid out on the table. Documents, it's giving the energy of documents in progress. Executive orders being drawn out quickly. Right? Successful negotiations to avoid conflict or conflict of grievance, conflict of interest, conflict of disagreement being avoided here. Oshun is here, as well as the sun god Amun-Ra is here. So there's success, achievements, successful accomplishments. It encourages sharing that good energy with others. And this good energy is going to be global. Okay? In Leo season. Okay? Smooth sailing from here. Oshun is showing her face. Love is being restored. She is happy. All right, y'all. With that being said, this is the world reading. Okay? There will be healing from this. Okay? There will be healing of the mudslides in Austria, healing of the tropical cyclones in Australia. No more will there be poisoning of the land animals by the humans, alive or prepackaged meals. No more will there be poisoning of the food supplies. An agreement will be reached successfully. Okay, smooth sailing from here on in. Successful contracts. Because there is someone coming, standing in their power, exposing those that which need to be exposed. This feminine energy will expose those that need to be exposed in order to reach some form of agreement to move everything along so that everything can happen accordingly and according to God's will, to bring about peace, to bring about justice, to bring about an equilibrium throughout the planet and throughout mankind. That person's middle name, first name, may be Deja in politics. With that being said, y'all be blessed. Blessed be.